it seems like the next thing to do. All right, we've got the artifacts. They're coming from one of 3 countries. Got grouping rules. I'm ready to attack this mofo. We had a global accounting question, and now let's take a look at those answer choices. Answer choice A has W and Y split up, get rid of it. Answer choice C breaks your 3rd rule. You got to have more in Iceland than in Norway, get rid of that. D, you've got V in Iceland, which means that Z has to be in Sweden, not in Norway, get rid of that. And answer choice E, you've got X in Iceland, and it's supposed to be in either Norway or Sweden, so get rid of that. That leaves us with only answer choice B, which I've already put into my diagram. Let's take a crack at these other questions. 14, if Y and Z both came from Iceland. All right, let's see what happens if Y and Z are from Iceland. If you've got Y, that means you've got W, Y, and Z. Now, Z is not from Sweden, so V is not from Iceland. But V could be either place, as could X, always from either place. What were we asked? What is the minimum number of artifacts from Sweden? Oh, well, the minimum number from Sweden? Let's shift both these guys over and have nobody at all from Sweden. The minimum number is 0. All right, question 16. If W and X came from Sweden, what must be true? Well, let's put W and X, which brings along Y. If you've got W, you've got Y, and X all from Sweden. Now we've got V and Z left over. I can't put both of them in Norway because I got to have more in Iceland. But by that same token, I also can't put one of them in Norway because then I wouldn't have more in Iceland. So if I've got 3 here, I've got none here. I have V and Z. If Z is over here, then she's not from Sweden, and V is not from Iceland. If V is over here, then Z has to be from Sweden. One of them, and it's got to be one of them because Iceland's more than Norway, one of them is here, and the other one is here. All right. Let's take a look at what we were asked. What must be true? A, none of the artifacts originated in Norway. Yes, that must be true. 17, how many of the artifacts are there, any one of which could have come from Norway? Well, we know that V and X could come from Norway, so there are at least 2. Then we've got WY as a unit and Z. I'm going to see, can I get W and Y as a unit from Norway? All right, you got W and Y from Norway. That means I need 3 things from Iceland because I got to have more. So that'll be V, X, and Z. But oh, that's no end of trouble. X can't be from Iceland, and if V is from Iceland, Z is from Sweden. That's not going to work. I'm not getting W and Y from Norway, so that means that the number is either just 2, V and X, or maybe it's 3. Maybe I could get Z. I'm going to try that out. Can I have Z from Norway? Well, I'll need 2 things from Iceland at least. I'll say W and Y are from Iceland, and then I could put V and X both from Sweden. That's one way I could do it. And now I've shown that Z can be from Norway. So V, X, and Z. 3 things can be from Norway. All right, 18, and then I'll go back and pick up 15. Which of the following cannot be true? So 4 of these things could be true. One of them can't be. A, only V is from Sweden. I've never shown that. Maybe that can't be true. B, only V and Z are from Sweden. No, I don't know. I've never shown it. Maybe it can't be true. C, only W and Y are from Sweden. I don't know. Maybe it can't be true. D, only X and Z are from Sweden. God help me, I don't know! Only V, W, X, and Y are from Sweden. Oh, actually, I do know. That can be true. V, W, X, and Y. I'll check that off. But that leaves me with 4 of the possibilities, 3 of which can be true. What can be, we want what cannot be, so I'll start by looking at what can be. V only in Sweden. Okay. That leaves me with 4 things. I've got to have more in Norway. I mean, no more in Iceland than in Norway. So, W and Y. X can't be in Sweden now, so it'd have to be in Norway. And then I could put Z here. Z is not in Sweden, so V is not in Iceland. Yeah, that works. I could have only V in Sweden. Be careful. Don't choose that. Check it off. B, only V, and Z. Oh, come on, man. V and Z only. Once again, that means X has to be in Norway. That means W and Y have to be over here. Our V and Z rule. V is not in Iceland, so that rule doesn't apply. And that will work. I could have just V and Z. C, only W and Y. Can I have only W and Y? Once again, that means that X must be in Norway, and I need more here, so that'll have to be V and Z, but no, we just went through this. V and Z can't be here together. If V is from Iceland, Z was from Sweden. That won't work, and is therefore our answer to question 18. That leaves us only 15, and let's do that. What cannot be true? V and X are both from Norway. Could that be true? Yes, I've got V and X both from Norway. Check it off. V and Y are from Iceland. I don't ever have V along with Y. Maybe they can't both be from Iceland. W and Z are from Iceland. Yes, they can be. Check it off. W and Z are from Sweden. W and Z, yes, they can be. Check it off. E, W, and Y are from Norway. Wait, we just did this when we were looking at question 17. W and Y can't be from Norway because then you end up with 3 of them from Iceland, and that won't work. Whew. I love it when prior work pulls me out of a jam, out of a pickle, out of a tight spot, out of a squeeze. That finishes this game. Let's take a look at the last game.